We're live.
We are live. Good morning, everybody. What is the date today, Mr. Wayne?
Today's the 13th.
It is July 13th, 2025, 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning here at the Dob Cave. Hope everybody had a good weekend so far. Little weather check here, a little warm outside. Going to be today. Looks like cloudy. I'm not sure if we're supposed to get a chance of.
I think there's a chance of rain all week.
Oh, okay. Yes, I did see during the week it looks kind of rainy off and on this week. So
Yeah, we won't be on next Sunday because I gotta go camping with the Scout.
right. So next Sunday we will not be going live. Wayno will be at the Boy Scout camp or Scout camp, more or less, doing his thing with the Scouts. So anyway, I won't say we got a lot of things to get into because we got some things to get into. But what do you got? You want to start with anything here? I mean, as far as
They had youth day at the Sportsman's Club Saturday. Had
cool.
They had kayaking. They had the canines there. They had fly fishing. Not fishing, but teaching you how to use cast a fly rod.
Right. That's cool.
Taught you how to tie.
Because that's not easy.
Taught you how to fly tie a fly.
Dude. Yeah. Right.
They had shotgun, pistol. I think 22. 22? I think it was 22.
Right. That's one of the ones they usually do train you.
And all the kids got some type of fishing stuff or hunting stuff for free.
Yeah,
It's a free day. And it used to be ran by another company, and then they were going to stop it, and the Sportsman's Club actually took it over. So it's actually smart. I mean, you got a bunch of sponsors and everything. I think I
put some sports on already. Yeah,
I was going to bring that. I can always do it in this week. So I got a list of all the sponsors.
Right.
Which I didn't.
I'm sorry.
About hit them the more. Oh, wait a minute. My house.
It's from Coles. So shakes. It's from Coles. Just right.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, so they had a special thanks to Gloucester County Canines, Lake Audrey, HRC, South Jersey, New Jersey Outdoor Alliance, Ollie's Bargain Outlet, Ryan's Transfer Company, South Jersey Bass Club Association, South Jersey Kayak Bass Fishing Club. That's just to name a few. And Gardner, say that.
Apri
Honey.
Yeah.
They have hives out at the Sportsman's Club that they look after, and they were selling honey out there, which was pretty good.
Cool. Oh, that's cool. Honey. Love fresh honey.
Boy Scouts of America, Bud's Market.
They had a lot. Special thanks to a lot of people. Then that's good. That's big support. In other words, what we're saying.
And they had a single person, anonymous person,
right,
donated 500 hot dogs and hot dog rolls.
Man, I see that's nice. One person by herself donate something like that. It's big money. It costs a lot of money, but I mean that's a good donation.
So I took the Scouts out there because a lot of the Scout stuff costs a ton of money.
Right.
And a lot of these people don't have the money and everything, let alone do that, let alone to even sign up for Scouts because it costs so much. But it was a good day. They caught a couple of them caught some fish. And, like I said, they saw all the canines, shotguns, and everything. I'm going to put some of the pictures up on the Facebook page. Is this the Wimbledon?
This is the ladies' doubles finals. Not a good picture to show the clarity of this because that's how the grass looks at Wimbledon. Though it's real, because it's warm. It's when I watch a baseball game. Shout out to my son-in-law for helping me get this new TV of mine. I got a TCL 8000 1492 QLED lighting, 144 megahertz refresher rate, and you read the brochure. What movie is that from?
Marvel.
Fast and the Furious.
See, I've never seen any of it.
Was that the Tokyo Drift? Tokyo Drift.
That's
And
the
he's
one
getting
that
ready.
Rock's in?
Nah, he's in a couple of the other ones, but not this one. But when they're getting ready to race, he's racing this guy that's got a hot rod. Well, the guy and the kid was on what was the show with the tool guy, the tool man show, Tim the tool man. So he was on the son. This was the son on that.
Yeah, I know.
He's getting ready to race him, and what's his name? So he tells him this thing's got a boiling exhaust, this, that, and the other. And the one boy goes, "Oh wow, you read the brochure." And his girlfriend laughs at him. That's why I said that. But anyway, this is my TV went bad a little over a week ago, and Adam and I went to Costco to get a new one, and he researched and did a little bit of, you know. Well, he's good on electronics, a little bit of stuff like that. He pays attention to that kind of stuff. It's something I don't really do, but so I kind of went with his recommendation. We looked at a few that were there, but this one stood out, and the refresher rate is more, meaning the color clarity on this will be better. On the guy told us on sporting events, sports things you're watching, and different things. The blacks will be blacker, the greens and blues and reds will be sharper and clearer, red, color wise than a normal TV. That's okay. It's a good still, the other ones, but they didn't have the refresher rate. You always want a higher refresher rate. Some of the cheaper ones are 60 megahertz. Some of the better ones are 120, and this one's 144. So I don't know.
You did read the brochure.
Read the brochure. I definitely read the brochure. But I'll tell you what, it just you can see where the legs are on that TV stand. It just fits that TV stand because I had that for the other one. Well, the other one had a square base like this. I had a base that sat on like that. Well, he had to turn those legs inside out to make them come in to literally work. But it did it, and it's cool. So I'm happy, very happy. It's good price. TV. Yeah, right. Yeah, my other one was a 46. This is a 55. So I'm way bigger. This is about the biggest I can have up there. I can't really have it unless I mounted it up on the wall or something, but that's fine for me.
Let's get the wall mounts.
I'm only 10 feet from the TV to sit and watch it in my chair anyways. I don't want it any bigger. Looking like this. Oh, hey, what's up?
That's what she said.
So anyway, wonder if Cheyenne's listening.
Kylie said hi.
Kylie, dear. Hi, dearie. What up? We're getting ready to talk a little bit of sports. Talk about some things we ain't happy about, but unfortunately, that's the way it goes. But anyway.
Well, before we do that, they pulled that guy out of the river.
Yeah, no, I did hear it. Yeah. Well, being both the son and son-in-law work there. Yeah. Adam said, yeah, they got the guy was in the cab.
That's a shame.
He was in the truck. That was. Came across 3 lanes before he hit that thing and went over it.
Could you imagine if that was rush hour?
Oh, yeah, right. My guess is the time of morning it was either one or two things, and doesn't know.
I think he fell asleep.
Either fell asleep or had a heart attack or something like that. You can always have a medical emergency where something happened and you're like, but I think he fell asleep, to be honest with you, and went off. Just thinking. We'll never know, but
yeah.
Well, I guess if they did the autopsy, they'd know if it was a heart attack, though. They wouldn't know that. If they do that. But see, do they do an autopsy?
Yeah.
Stuff that's like just a random guy went off on a thing and killed himself. I don't know. Is there a reason for it? I guess family could ask.
Yeah.
Or if they had family.
They know where he was from or where.
I didn't hear any of that either.
Thoughts and prayers to his family.
Yeah. God. Yeah, that's a rough one. That's Terry and I and Chris were talking about it yesterday when we were out. And just random talking. That's a rough one. It's right there. It's horrible. So.
And I'm not joking about this, but hopefully he died on impact because could you imagine?
Yeah. The thing is this: if he's asleep and first does the hits that and launches off, you're going to be awake at that point. I don't think what he hit wouldn't have crushed the truck that much until it hit the water. Okay. Because it was a lower thing. So it was something that was this high up. We'll say this is the pavement. This truck's going to hit it at like this and go off like that. Of course, it tore that whole section out. You can see the whole section's ripped out where he hit it. But I don't know if he would have died right on impact. Not like hitting a wall and stopping. I don't know.
I couldn't.
Anyway,
I couldn't imagine.
Unfortunately, you're right. It's that sad. The other, unfortunately, is when it's your time, I guess. Adam says hi. Hello there, Adam, son-in-law. Thank you for the television purchase with me. I'm telling Wayno about it here. Well, telling everybody, obviously, but got Wimbledon on right now. But yeah, I'm real happy because I went over a week without TV. That's a guy goes, I don't know how you did that. Like, what'd you do? I'm like, on my phone every night. Plus, I was playing Monopoly on my phone, shooting pool with Wayno and somebody else. You find other things to do. I didn't do any reading like I said I was going to do. Said I was going to start reading my Titanic book. Didn't. But anyway, so yeah, the women's doubles are on right now. I thought it was going to be, I wanted to hope it to be like a single championship, but that's not on. But in the men's championship, it is the number one versus number two. Number one is Sinner. I forget his first. I'm just giving you last name. Number two is Alcaraz. Djokovic got knocked out. I think he's still good.
Didn't he play that soon?
Who, Djokovic?
Yeah,
Alcaraz, yes, Alcaraz.
Yeah.
Djokovic is getting good, but just it's his time's not getting good. He's been good all these years. His time's winding down. Just like when it was time for Nadal to be done, it's time to be done. And I think as good as in shape and everything as Djokovic is, which he still is, he lost to the number 2 seed. Was it did he lose to Alcaraz or Sinner? Or number 1 seed, that 6-3, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, I think it was something like that. It just wasn't. He lost in straight 3 sets. Because the men have to win 3, the ladies only have to win 2 to win the champion. To win in anything, theirs is always 2 sets. Ours are always 2, which I kind of think. I don't want to say this to be. That's not fair in a sense. Women always want equal rights. Why do they only have to win 2 sets in any of their matches? And the men have to win the 3. That's you talk about being equal, people. Well, then win 3, just like the men do. So,
yeah, thoughts and prayers that Tammy's future daughter-in-law, one of her best friends, killed on the head.
Oh, geez, head on
collision. So thoughts and prayers to Emily and Scotty and all them.
Yeah, thoughts. Okay.
On the loss of
thoughts and prayers go out to them for losing somebody. We talk about accidents and different things, and I still see this every time I'm on the road, and I still think about how Dale Haynes lost his wife in a car accident, turning into their development, and she was parked. She's on the road, going to make a left into a road, and she's like this with her car, waiting to go in. Somebody wasn't paying attention, hit her from behind. So what's going to happen if you're turned like this instead of like this? Her car went into this, oncoming here came, crashed into her, and she killed instantly from impact. Because you don't need to turn the wheel to turn into I never understand that. Is that just mind-wise, conveniently thinking I have to be here to go there? If you're in a power steering vehicle, which we all are, you're on here. Number one, you don't come to the intersection here to turn and be here. You be back, because if you're turning, you turn into here. You now have to do like this, harder anyway. So stay back and keep it straight and turn right in. It's just the dumbest thing in the world. I guess the little things what crack me up and make me say things like that. But that's just the dumbest thing in the world, to turn your wheels and be ready to go into a lane. If somebody rear engine, like Dale's wife did, and got rear ended and went right into an oncoming truck, killed her. So she'd be here today, literally, if he wasn't, because her car would have went straight when she got rear-ended from behind and nobody was in front of her. Wasn't anybody at all. Enough about that, I guess. But anyway.
Former Eagle Fletcher Cox wheeled his Phil Schuyler-tuned nitros fed training day 69 Camaro to a 4.027 at 192 miles per hour and qualified first for the Pro Street.
Okay. Nice. Well, maybe we ought to get on some sports news.
Figure I brought that up because you brought up Fast and the Furious.
Well, I brought up Tokyo Drift, but yeah. Oh, you read the brochure. That was so funny when you said that. So funny. And that's what he did. Yeah, because it can go 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. It's when he said, "Oh, so you read the brochure, huh?" Because nobody's going to know that without reading something.
Right.
But anyway, Phillies. Let's
could
get
take
off
this
on the
one.
Phillies. I've said the same thing. Wayno's going to hear it. I'll say it to everybody. There's nothing else I can say. That well, this team lacks a few things, pieces. Number one, number two. They're with the loss last night. Are they a half? I think they're a half a game out. The Mets now took back over first place by it's either a half a game or a game. I'm not sure. I didn't look at all that, but we're like the most inconsistent, folks. The inconsistent first place team in the league. And by saying that, it's amazing where we're at, regardless. But I've never seen a team, and I've watched a lot of different teams in order to, be able to report on these things. I like to watch other games at times. We're one of the worst at leaving men on base and hitting with runners in scoring position. I've never seen a team get not yesterday, but there wasn't too many days ago. Bases were loaded with no outs, never got a run in. That's ridiculous. That is sad. And I say that if I don't know how to do that. Because, good Lord, all you got to do is hit a fly ball, a deep one, yesterday for the San Diego. The guy sent a fly ball, sent our guy, what's his name, Castellanos, back close to the warning track. What happens? Run scores. We're not asking you to always get hits, but you got to hit the ball and do something when people are on base. They leave a lot of runners on base. Obviously, the other point we can all see is, reliever help. Is just we are so. Now yesterday Romano did good, but he's the one that he let up the fly ball that scored the run so he did give up that. When you're bringing these guys in, I don't think anybody we have right now. And at one point, Kirkring was doing really well too, as far as shutting people down. You need a shutdown pitcher. We have no shutdown pitchers at the end of a game, and that's what Dombrowski, the owner, is going to be looking for. I'm guaranteed come before the trade deadline, which is July 31st. You got to have a shutdown pitcher, and we need a good bat off the bench. We need somebody, and there's a couple people out there that I've been seeing that he's looking at. There's two different teams. Well, it's more than two different, but the two different teams are paying attention are Boston, and I thought the Minnesota Twins that have some people that might be willing to get rid of. But we are going to have to give up some prospects, some different prospects. Now, they did say the ones that are untouchable, which is Andrew Painter, and the ones that are touchable, that are available, will be Mick Abel, Crawford, I think, Justin Crawford. So these are things you have to give up if you're going to get pieces. If you're going to be where you're at right now, which is the top of the division before the All-Star break, come after the All-Star break, you got to make a run and a push, and you got to go. And so they're going to have to get some help. So I do look for him to do that. Yes, I hasn't said any. All you do is hearsay, speculation. Well, they could be looking at this. So the Phillies would be a good candidate for this guy. Would be a good candidate for the Phillies. Haven't heard anything definite. Obviously, they're going to pretty much wait till the trade deadline before we hear who they're going to get, because he's going to try to put together the best scenario. It isn't like this guy doesn't want to win, but he has made some boo-boo, picks that he's even in free agency. And I think Kepler was one of them. I am not a Kepler fan
I don't like him
at all. He's not. And yet he's the one that we just said 2 minutes ago before we went on the
he's
air.
all bent out.
He's whining and crying because I thought I was brought here to be the starting left fielder. Well, you were, but starting left fielder's got to bat more than 210. And so we like the guy they brought in yesterday to pinch hit, Otto. What's his last name? Is that his last name? Otto?
Oh, God.
Ah, darn.
I can't.
We don't always have all the names because it ain't like we're being paid.
Yeah, so the Phillies are 54 and 41.
All right. And what's the Mets?
They're a half game behind the Mets.
So I thought it was a half. That's why I said I'm pretty good at it. But knowing last night the Mets won yesterday, that's why I wanted to. And Soto there, that Juan Soto's starting to look good.
Yeah.
He's coming along here. Remember, he had a real slow start to the season.
Yeah, he did.
And he's been but I'll tell you what, he's getting his groove on. So it's going to be tough. This is going to be another year. Either you get it together after the All-Star break, Phillies. I am glad they're shutting down, or even Wheeler's not going to play in the All-Star
break. And that was his decision.
It was his decision. So they didn't shut him down. I shouldn't say it that way. He shut himself down, saying, I want the rest. And I agree.
And there's another pitcher did the same thing, because they were talking about how we got
other You're
Phillies
right.
pitchers like
Suarez and Sanchez.
Yeah,
Didn't
didn't even get the nod.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's to me. That's just
Did you hear what Cassiano said?
no.
He said, this leg's becoming the Savannah Bananas. He said that, and they posted it
That's
on
great.
him. He said this is
Oh,
becoming
God,
nothing
that's
but the
great.
Savannah Bananas as far as who plays, who does what. It's a joke.
He's
That's what
right.
he means. He is right. As sassy as he can be sometimes. He's right on this one. He nailed it pretty good.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought that was funny. But
That is funny. I do want to go see them play that one time.
I do too. I think that would be cool.
fun.
That'd be neat if we could go at the same time, have a ball that night.
Oh God, that would be
Watch
great.
it now. I swear, even if we sat way out somewhere and in the
They
out
play
field,
play all over.
they do play all over the place. Yes. But anywho, that's the Phillies in a nutshell. Just not consistent when you need it. They got to get better. They got to get better at this. It's not. I'm not a big fan in a way of this owner. Well, he's part of this. I say owner. It's not like he's a Jeffrey Lurie. It's Dombrowski. His last name is.
Yeah, I'm not.
And he's with somebody else in it, but he's more or less the guy that makes the deals. The other guy's behind the scenes more than just like a silent partner kind of thing. Doesn't have the involvement. We always see Dombrowski. I just don't think he's real. I don't know. Is he in it for the money? Is he? I don't know. You wouldn't want to think so, but sometimes these owners, I can't figure out how people can't draft like, and then Howie always wasn't good at this, but he figured it out over the years.
Yeah.
You know, Howie started slow, way back with the Eagles, but he has gotten to be one of the best, if not the best, general manager in drafting. When it comes draft day, we usually come out looking good.
Yep.
And kudos to him. We lost a lot of people last year as far as free agency goes. I really think he did a good job in those positions replacing. Everybody's like, we'll see. Obviously, we're going to see. I can say we'll see, which I got to. I'm just the optimist. I just don't think. I don't think we lose too much of a beat this year. I don't think we step backward. I think Fangio with the defense, knowing what he wants and what we've got, and these guys are young. We got one of the second or third youngest, if not the defense in the league overall.
Right.
Just me seeing that somewhere. I forget where I read it. But I really have a lot of faith in this whole. I do. The guys we drafted are going to be not maybe game ready come first, game of the season, but they're going to be pretty close to be. They're going to get in games. That's for sure. I hope this Campbell can get healthy, and this guy they say is going to be a real wreak havoc when he gets on the field. So obviously Jalen be healthy. AJ Brown's pumped up. He is ready to go. Dude.
Yeah.
He is so ready for this year. After winning the Super Bowl, it's not funny. He's different. He's more ready and pumped up this year than he was before last year. Even though we had the good team after we went 2-2 after the bye week, we just went right on and tore it up. And you got to be excited when you're there. I think you see some big things from AJ again this year. Not that you don't. Not that we do.
Right.
I do. I really think AJ is along with the rest of the Eagles. Don't get me wrong.
We played Niners this year. Can't remember.
I don't know either. I don't know.
Well, if we do, I hope we burn Huff, man, because he's out there
Huff's
chirping.
running his mouth. Never wanted to come here. Wasn't his thing or something. Wasn't his environment.
They didn't want to pay me the money because they didn't think I was worth it. Well,
yeah, I'm with you on that.
I hope we play him.
Well, he's reunited with his defensive coordinator or somebody or the line coach or whatever it is. I forget. He's reunited. So you know what? And everybody said, "Oh, he'll have 10 sacks." Mark my word. I'm going to follow him all year long. I don't think he has 10 sacks this year for the Niners because that's what they said he's going to have. Between 10 and 12 sacks is where I think I read the article.
I think it was 10.
Yeah, and he'll have 10 for sure. It was one of the sportscasters, one of the reporter guys. He'll have 10 for sure. But he's now reunited with his old defensive. We'll see. Motivation, yeah, I guess the motivation's there because he didn't want to play for the Eagles even when he was healthy. That kind of stuff burns me. I really wish we did play him, but we'd have to check that. I don't know where we're at. I'm not thinking Cheyenne's on it today.
Nah, not yet. Just your daughter right now.
Yeah. I text Ralph, let him know, and a few other, but I mean, Sundays are tough sometimes. Sundays are off day, but they're tough because everybody don't want to get up 9 o'clock in the morning to see these two chit-chatting about sports and life. And what else we got local? We got anything else we got or no?
Nah.
How's everything with
because of summer, so
I
don't follow.
Kitchen Bakery? Kitchen Kettle Village, whatever it is.
Blessed Kitchen Bakery.
We never remember. Blessed Kitchen Bakery is one of the ladies we advertised for.
I really gotta get back on
here. We've had some of her baked goods, very delicious, very good. Not that I got any room anymore for them because I'm not eating junk, people.
He's Ozempic.
I'm Ozempic bound. Lost 30. I'm down 30, down to 235. What? Serious? That's with shoes on too, by the way. Just so you know, it's with Crocs on. Anyway,
easy to lose weight when you're a fat ass.
Yeah, well, but I still can't get rid of the gut. But of course, that's not going to go away until I start exercising. Everything else just went away. But when you're a fat, it's easy to lose when you're.
That's good though, that you're losing weight.
It is. It's. I'm happy. Yeah, I was 265.
Looking a little sexier, right?
Yeah, I thought maybe you'd notice.
A
little tighter in my shirts there. A little. Which way's the camera?
We might have to come out.
Oh God, we are not coming out. It's not happening. We're not that way, folks.
Nope.
Like the ladies. God, this show though. Where did this show take a turn this show took a turn.
It's supposed to. They never know what the hell.
Got my Dunkin' this morning. I always give this.
Them cows.
I'm not plugging. I'm just saying.
You said their name was a plug.
Dunkin'. Here, let me turn it sideways. Spill the coffee.
4 Seasons.
Well, maybe I'll get something out of this. I'll tell Duncan we're plugging them.
Oh, 50 grand.
I'll tell Duncan that I'm plugging them on YouTube. Like, we'll give you $0.25 off on your next coffee. Anyway.
Well, Patel owns that, right?
Does he?
If he owns that, then you're only going to get 10 cents.
Does he own both? Because it's that or that one by Walmart. Does he own both?
No, they all.
I know. Well, there's more of them down there, though, that there are up here. What did you say that? So I don't know if it's that one. Might be the Walmart.
See, we can get away with saying a little bit of that stuff because
we don't have a lot of followers. It's not. Yeah. We do have people that look at this later, just so you know. We don't always have a lot of followers live right now.
Yeah, we do get.
We get our sponsors.
People that follow it.
Once we get sponsorship, we'll be all right.
So yeah, tell the Delaware Memorial Bridge get on the board and start sponsoring us.
Tell the DRBA former employee.
Was she flicking people off?
She's signaling her. She's her girl that plays behind her. She's doing this from either where to hit when she did the finger on where the court. I want you to serve it. It worked. They got the point.
This ain't baseball.
That's funny because the one thing she had her. That's my thought. The camera picked up on that too. Watching Wimbledon, the girl at the net of doubles is signaling the girl behind her on her team of what, maybe kind of where, how. No, I know it's still got to hit it in the box, but anyway, that's the main. I think that's the main court, isn't it?
They got to put their ass up in the air like that?
Huh?
They got to put their ass up in the air like that?
Well, they have to do something. If they get like that, they'd get the ball. Oh, you mean, yeah. Where's Maria Sharpeau anymore? What's she at? She's retired, enjoying the good life. Anywho, so the All-Star game is Tuesday, this Tuesday. Is that the 16th? Let's say 14th, you said?
Yeah, today's the 13th.
13th, 15th, then. Monday, tomorrow night is the Home Run Derby. We were going to do a show, but somebody is not available. But him and I talked. Yeah, he's busy. Got things, something to do. So next year, and any of the main event things coming up, I think we discussed. Wayno texted me yesterday. He's going to get the dates for things for next season, so that we're going to do a special show. We're supposed to do one on the draft this year. That folks, wonder why. The NHL draft. I was over Ralph's, but Wayno had a function. and was unable to had a event or something. Was unable to be there. Well, we're going to do like NHL draft night. We could do probably opening first night. We wouldn't do every night of the NFL draft, but
Yeah, just the first.
I like. Yeah, we always want to just do the first nights. They're the most exciting, and it was pretty cool this year. Would have been nice for the NHL draft. It was interesting.
Are we going to be on till the Eagles pick, or are we going closer to?
Yeah.
Say if they're.
Well, I don't know. I'd like to open with the thing, but you're right. I guess depends on how far we pick.
Yeah.
We'll have to see where the Eagles pick is when it's that time. Same like with the Flyers this year, we were number 6 pick.
Right.
So that made it very in the beginning, which is great. Only 20 minutes goes by or something, maybe 20 to 25 minutes goes by before the 6th pick. I forget what it was. Probably less than that.
Yeah.
But that was cool. We would have, and they moved people around. What was nice about that one was they picked their guy at 6, but then they gave up their other ones to move up to get that other the defenseman. And
so we were talking NFL draft, NHL draft, home run derby, Kentucky derby.
Kentucky derby, we would do that. That's something. We're going to do a couple of special things. Home run derby, like I said, it's pretty neat to be on that night, watch who's up. No Phillies are in it this year at all. In fact, a lot of the names, since these are young new guys in the league, been in a little while, but I just don't know all the ones from all the teams. Not like back in the day when you knew, if there were 10 guys in the derby, you knew like 8 of them. You just knew them because they were the guys that were going to hit the home. They were guys hitting home runs, and they were in the league. But a lot of guys don't want to get in that. I remember guys saying that some people, it affects your swing when you come back. When you come back after the All-Star break, because you're just being tossed baseballs. You're not being thrown 98 mile an hour hitting them. You're just having a pitcher stand up there. He's lobbing. He's more. So your timing is you're playing like you are wiffle ball. Soft hitting.
Right.
When you come back and these guys are throwing 97s and 8s at you, your timing can be off. I mean, I realize you'll have practice before you get back on from your team, but still, I don't know about that. I think that would mess me up if I was just no, it ain't that good. But so I'm not saying that everybody does it, but I had heard guys saying, yeah, you got to be careful with that because sometimes some guys come back that are really good going into it, man, they have a slow start, return it. Takes a while to get back in the groove. But so we don't, like I said, we don't have anybody. Schwarbs isn't going to do it. I mean, I think all our guys, the way it looks, we really need to rest.
Yeah.
We need this All-Star break to regroup.
What do you think we need? Do we need a bat or do we need?
No, we need both. I'm not going to specify. Do we need one more than the other? Well, you can see we don't clutch it because I'd really like a bench bat. I'm not saying it's got to be a guy who's going to come in and play a position. Right. He's going to be a starter, but you got to have that guy that can bat 280, 290 off the bench and come in and get. But we need a closer. I don't like closing by committee. Never did. If the guys you got in that bullpen right now come in and share the closing, then they're going to be the guys that play the 7th inning, the 8th inning, and maybe the 9th to give the reliever a break. Maybe that guy. I don't want. It's not. Romano's not a closer. Kirkring could be. Kirkring could be the closer, but they don't want him at that. I would rather see him at the 8th inning. He's the guy to set up the closer. You got to be able to go from the 6th, more like 6th or 7th, let's just say. So you need a one inning guy at the 7th if you only go 6 innings. You need the 8th. The 8th's got to stop the team that you're playing from getting a run so that the 9th can come down and shut them down and literally win the game. And that's what Lidge used to do. That's where Brad Lidge came into effect. Well, I remember stats and numbers on this guy. He saved like 46. He had 46 saves that year out of, I think, 48 attempts. So he only lost 2 saves. That's pretty damn good for a season. That's pretty good. Now, obviously, whoever we get's only going to play a half a season, but I'll take from here to the end of the season, I'll take a good 18 to 20 saves out of the guy we get if he can get a good one. So anyway, that's what we need. We literally need both. A utility platoon player off the bench, that's good, and a shutdown pitcher that's going to be the closer. Keith has spoken.
I think they should bring Dawkins in to be.
Dawk?
Yeah. I think they should bring him in to be a coach.
Does he want to be though? I mean, maybe you're saying ask him at least, maybe put it out there to him.
Yeah.
I'm not. I would be okay with that. Absolutely. If Dawkins wanted to, there's a place in that defensive backfield for him somewhere to be even an advisory coach.
Yeah.
Maybe have the coaches and have him on there as what you guys would need to do here is this is what, and maybe kind of work that way. Yeah.
Trying to see if they got anything on here.
What are you looking for now? I mean,
Just stuff to
oh yeah, in general. Right. As far as
They
camp
said
goes,
these draft picks are doing
really
pretty
good. That's what I'm. That's why I said kind of what I did earlier without going into it. But you're right. Now we can bring it up. The draft picks that the Eagles, got this year in the draft, in all the areas that they picked that are right now in camp, are looking really good, and that's coming from the coaches. That's coming from the staff. That's coming. That's not just reporters saying it. I heard all these guys saying, "Well, these guys are. This one looks good. I'm surprised with this one." I really think, and I'm going to go out on a limb, that who's the guy that did real good in the pass rush guy for us in the Super Bowl that I'm high on. He's the young guy. Remember, he did this after he sacked Holmes. He went like this with the bow and arrow. Darn it. You think we would know these things? I should have, because it's the guy I'm talking about. And he's an edge rusher. And now all I got on my mind is Huff, but it's not Huff because that's obviously the guy. Well, damn it. Just put who's the Eagle that shot the bow and arrow in the Super Bowl? The edge rusher.
Nolan Smith.
No, he's the one's already been there, but he's expected to be good. Yes, and Nolan's gonna. He played alongside of Nolan in the Super Bowl.
Josh Sweat.
No, he's
Brandon
going.
Graham. Hunt.
What's this for? Jalix
Hunt.
Jalix Hunt. Thank you. I could not think of it, but anyway, and you and I have talked about him. I think Jalix Hunt's going to have a breakout season for. Now he's not going to play every down. He's not. He's going to rotate a lot, but I'm telling you what, I see good things from this guy, and he could be the guy that picks up the slack from getting rid of Sweat. From letting Sweat go, Jalix Hunt could be the next Sweat. We'll see. But that's I really feel good about Cam. We just have to. Is that Cheyenne?
Yeah.
Hi, Cheyenne. How you doing there, Missy? How's everything in sunny Atlanta, Georgia? We have our affiliate from Georgia just checking in with us, seeing how things are. Been talking a little football, a little baseball. But that's where we're at with the Eagles camp so far. We'll just keep an eye on how things are going, but things seem to be going very well. And we need to come out healthy, as everybody does. I always say that. It's the only thing sometimes I have, but stay healthy, be healthy. I think the depth of this team in our positions is good also. A lot of teams don't have the flexibility of good depth on, past the first starters. And I think the Eagles have better depth than most teams in their positions that way, especially the main positions, like the D-backs, like the D-line, offensive line.
We do have football this month.
We do?
Preseason.
The end of the month. Yeah, the end of the month. You're right. I did see
Chargers
that.
and
I saw that. Yep.
Trying to find out who it is now.
Right. Yeah, I don't know the who's, but I did see that.
I told Tammy, and I was like, well, there's football coming on this month. She's like, oh, great. Next year it'll be every week.
Next year it'll be in June.
You're gonna have 52 games.
Oh, would we? If our guys could take it, we would, but 17's plenty for them.
I would love that.
Oh my God. It can't be.
I try to watch that UFL
or no? USFL, no.
Well, it's whatever it's called. UFL.
I just say that. United States Football League or not?
Yeah, United States Football League.
So
I try to watch it.
I know it's I
just can't.
So you can't see. That's how I am with anything. The only thing that things like that, arena football always does, it's fast. It's a real fast game because it's just not the game when you got to go up to boundaries like hockey boards and bang here and it's not. You can't do the same plays. You can't. It's just different. It's not. I can't get into that not being. I don't know. I'm like you. It's just not.
See, now I like. Yeah, the Chargers and the Lions.
Oh, okay.
July 31st.
It's a good first preseason game.
But
what do you like?
I did like the
arena football. I was okay with it. I just didn't. I couldn't get into it. 100%.
Right.
I would watch it just for the sake of saying who's fast and who's good, who's accurate. But the defense doesn't look as, I don't know. I want to say real. It's real. That's not the word I want, but it's just not the opposing threat isn't there on defense. Seems like everybody can get open eventually. Guys it looks easier to play arena football, but maybe it's not. But to me, it looks like it. Not a fan of the kicking game, how they do the thing. It's let's face it, we're spoiled with the NFL, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. We are. We're spoiled with all the things we know from when we were younger, when we were in high school, and all the guys, and how things have changed over the years in running backs, how things have changed in the quarterback position. Obviously, some of the penalties and some of the things you're not allowed to do anymore, I think, are a little bit pansy-ish. I know all they're trying to do is protect the game. That's basically everything we see is you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't touch him, you can't look at him. You can't, there again, I'm embellishing, but I don't know. Some of the stuff and yet we'll see something that should have been called and didn't get called.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well,
that kind of crap doesn't cut it.
What was it? The Saints in the Minnesota in that playoff game. I mean, everybody in the world saw him hit that guy before the ball even got there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They didn't call
and
it.
that wasn't called, but yet replay. Now you can't have. I think if you're going to be able to do replay in baseball, to where we can see if that guy saved it first and the catch was there, we can stop and say, "Let me go look. That's going to be a penalty. He was there. Why not? I mean, is that just getting too picky? Well, you're not gonna make the call. Then let's let the replay make the call. If you're going to miss it, same with the umpiring anymore. The home plate umpiring is getting to be a joke.
It's
the
hard.
Pitches that are strikes that aren't strikes. There's some that guy against Harper, 2 or 3 nights ago, whatever it was that. The guy's been in the league for 19 years.
He missed like 12 calls.
And in the box, which I know the box is only for us at home, but it's still the strike zone, pretty good, shit. Inside, he calls it a ball. Outside him, this far, which is even if you weren't using a box, he calls it a strike.
Yeah, that's what I keep trying to explain to Tammy.
He was terrible.
She's like, but it's easier for you because the box is there. So I get it.
Well,
when they had the box up there, if it's like over a little bit,
if it's touching or barely, and you're okay,
he calls it a
questionable
strike.
Right.
I don't get mad about that. But
it's like this. This one was out here. The one thing was here. I'll go this way. So here's the line, and the pitch is out here. Strike.
Yeah, and that's
now he doesn't have to see a box to know where the zone is. He's been doing it for 19 years. How do you miss that? How do you mess that up? That's not acceptable to me. That is not an acceptable.
I get if you miss one here and one there.
That's true.
But
everybody's human. There's 162 games a year, but they say this guy's consistently screwing up.
I still remember when Schreiber lost his shit the other.
Yeah, when he took the thing and took the bat, took his helmet off, and he took
up here.
That's what he did. He said, first you're here, then you're here, then you're out here. I remember that.
Both sides.
I remember that. He was livid. But anyway, enough about that, huh?
Oh God.
Well,
I guess these two won.
They got the Oh, that was last. That was that. That was then. This is now. Who's tooting in? Somebody's giving me a headache. Chacal. We should try and get as many people in our fantasy football together to draft together and have a live podcast during our fantasy football draft. We could. If we can. Ralph.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like how we did that one time we went down his basement and all those other guys got on the team.
Yeah, we can do
that. Ones we had a problem with later.
Because I ain't missing that.
So, that would be cool.
I don't care whose car breaks down.
Yeah, that would be cool. We could do that, Ralph. We'll see who can be on board that night that's available to come to do that. That's the only part. We should see how many we can get. If we have a 10-man team, it would be nice to have at least 5 or 6 down at the draft, at the fantasy football draft, doing it. You don't want any, just me, you, and Ralph. We could do it anyway,
right?
But it's not going to be fun to have a live show. No, I shouldn't say that. It'll still be fun having a live show, but we want more than 3 people. us.
Right.
So you need to get a few more over because it does make it interesting.
I could probably,
We'll see. I mean, I'm
we could
not.
probably get Thomas over there. Scott.
There again, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard to get everybody that night. But we'll look at it, Ralph. I agree. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing that. So yeah,
We could go around and see what everybody,
we'll see then.
who everybody, ask them what their first picks are going to be and stuff like that.
Oh, hail to the no!
Yeah, man.
I don't want nobody knowing what my first. They
So we
can't
can
do
sneak
that.
up there and steal.
Nobody's going to reveal. Oh, so you're saying you're getting this guy now?
Yeah, well, we'll find out who the stupid ones are in the.
Well, ain't gonna be nobody that stupid, are they?
I don't know. You got people going there and going to pick all Dallas players and shit.
Well, we know who that is. Yeah, I'm not picking all Eagles. It don't work that way.
No.
If I can get, if I'm number one pick, Saquon Barkley's going. Probably
Yeah.
anyway. I'm not just saying that, but I mean, whatever. If I'm number two and he's on the board, hell, he's going. How's that?
Do you think the Eagles? Speaking of him, do you think the Eagles use him as much as they did?
I was not that you. I was going to say.
I'm not saying they're going to not.
I think the Eagles shut him down a little bit, like not shut down, but yes, I do think a year after this that he had, because somebody in football on broadcasting, not just ESPN but other places, had said once a player has a year, the career year like he had, anybody, maybe it was this. Anybody that's ever scored 2,000 yards in a season had a great season. That the next year they not tank it, but they really don't do near as well. Now, we're not expecting him to come out and get 2,000 yards.
No, I'm not.
But I'd like to see a 1,600 yard season, yes. And maybe 10 to 12 touchdowns in that aspect, right? So a lot of times, but after those big seasons. So I really think the Eagles are going to manage him more. That's why you picked up A.J. Dillon. I hope the running back that we talked to, who is it? I can't think of it now, the white boy. He's back. He was in the backfield last year for us. That he's going to really see a lot more touches. He's going to play a lot more because he had a really good, freshman or rookie year with us. So yeah, they're going to use him in more. You're also going to see him probably get more pass catches out of the backfield than just touches as far as rushing, because that takes a little off you, not being touched right away, coming through the line, getting hit, getting bounced off. Of course, half the time he missed all this stuff anyway. So. I mean, they didn't lay too many hands on him hard because he did avoid a lot of people. But I think you're going to see him catch more screen passes and more downfield passes this year. So, yeah.
Shipley.
Will Shipley. I can never think of his name. Why? I don't know, because I follow this guy, pay attention to what he's done.
So right now we got Avery Williams, A.J. Dillon, Shipley, and Barkley.
I'm not sure how many we carry, whether you carry 3 of one on the practice squad or 3 on the team, or you carry 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know it'll be Barkley, Dillon, and Shipley will be at least the first 3 that you carry. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah,
unless Shipley or somebody goes down with an injury, which I hope not. I forbid, but I'm just saying those. To me, we could probably pick all our positions right now, and I can tell you who I think. Wayno's trying to be slick with his strategy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's trying, let's walk around and see who's picking first. See what the dumb ones are.
We still got slots open if you're interested, too. $50.
Still got slots.
You can Venmo me or Cash at me. And we got 1, 2,
nice
3.
payout in this. So, what do we have now?
6. We got 6 people that paid.
6 people.
Because you paid, Walt paid.
I did.
Joey paid. Thomas paid.
You?
Me.
Oh,
and Ralph will be paying.
Ralph will pay soon. Yeah. Either get your money up at Ralph or get out.
You'll be paying soon too. I was just saying.
He's giving you the ones that we know will pay.
Yeah.
Ralph, here's the deal. Either you're paid up or we don't have the draft party in your basement. You know what he'll say? Go ahead, don't have it then. I don't care. That's what he'll do. And don't have it over there then. Good Lord. I was just offering my downstairs. Here we go. But Ralph will be paid. He'll be paid before the draft starts, trust me. So that's 6. We have about 4 slots open then.
Yeah.
Did you name that 6 people?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like, I got to get at them. I got to talk.
We have 8 people. We have 8 slots, so we got 4 slots open. But I can always add more slots.
Well, I'd like to get to 10. Not saying we will, because every year we say that, we don't. And every year we want people to play and be serious, they don't.
Right.
We got a lot of
I'll bump that up to 10.
But
today,
if
right
we
here.
get 10, it's good with the money. It's good for the money. First place is going to be 3, I think, with 10, because it's a $500 purse. 3 goes to the winner. I'm having 150 go to the second place, and 50 you get your money back in third.
Yeah,
you get your money back third place. Always, it's pretty much that way in everything. In a lot of draft fantasy things, the third place person, if you have that place, just gets their money back. But that's fine. So you played all season, you had fun, and you didn't cost you a thing because you got your money back. So, but the first place guy is going to get 3.
and we're hoping. I don't know. We're not sure if it'll happen this year or not. But we're thinking about trying to get a cornhole tournament up.
We're going to we're going to work on that. I doubt if it's going to be this year.
Yeah,
it'll be next year.
I would rather wait till next year.
I agree with Wayno, so we can research it a little more, get all the, I'll have my son and Adam maybe interject a little bit into it because they've been to multiple tournaments, leagues, how things get run. What, I do want it to be a random draw, not where you bring a partner and play. That's not, if you're going to make it fair, you gotta have random pick.
Oh, I'm down.
I mean, but some, that's good. Most of it's done that way. It's not. There are some they've gone where league you pick your partner. I think in leagues you go with a partner,
right?
Whoever. In tournaments you want to just be paired up. Doesn't always make it easy because sometimes you're really good and you get a dude. Somebody's not real good. Sometimes you get 2 good matches. Sometimes you don't. But
yeah,
that's what makes it interesting to everybody.
Right. That'd be like if you and I were in there and I got picked and then they drew your name. I'd have to piggyback you through the whole damn game.
Yeah, because right now I'm in a slump. I let Ryan down at the campground tournament. Didn't do too good.
Way to go!
First 2 games we won the first 2, and hey, look, going in. I ain't that good.
Unbelievable!
I'm done. I got to practice, dude. I have to practice.
You did that to family.
Put the hat back on. You're making
did it to family.
You're making the viewers.
Unbelievable, man.
The viewers are going.
I'm tired of this.
So I had it was 2 bad rounds in the 3rd game, and I just crushed us. That was terrible.
What's that little kid's name that plays the professional?
Yeah, Adam would know.
Oh my God!
Is he the one that
I saw him? I didn't.
8 or 9 years old, or is he young?
See, didn't you say he was 9?
9 might have been the 9er. Adam and Ryan, they know that. I should say Ryan.
That kid's good.
Or making it fair with random pick, it wouldn't be fair if they came in and Ryan and Adam paired up, or Adam and AJ came in. We got our partners. They're going to win it. It's not. Right. It's going to go down to nobody else, pretty much. Well, there'd be a good pair against them, but you don't know. So yeah, we'll do that.
And the money that's raised will go to like what did I say? Youth organization.
Youth organization for whatever.
Like Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
Midget football.
Right.
Stuff like that. Little League.
Yeah, it's not going to us. We won't have the money. Maybe we'll use it to buy sponsorship. We'll be right back with our first commercial break after this. Man, wouldn't that be good? Then you're being paid when you do that.
Yeah, right. And it got
being paid.
Thomas is starting up a co-ed softball team. They're going to be called All Day DJs. And what he wants to do is it's a pretty cool shirt. It's got like my business card that I had made up. It's got those colors in it. It's got a guy DJing with a beard. Obviously, it's supposed to be him. But it's pretty cool looking.
We got guys DJing with a beard too.
He wants everybody on the back of their shirt to have like a DJ name. No matter whoever it is. So I was like, that's cool. I'm just ecstatic because I came up with the company name and he wants to run with it. So
we have a logo where 2 old guys with beards are sitting in front of a podcast.
I like that one.
And
John's been tweaking around with it.
It's pretty
on his
cool.
Computer. I was
Keep tweaking. If he wants to change me and make me look a little stubbier, let him go. Let's try to lose a little bit of the hair. Give me just a little bit like this, and not such a beard.
Yeah.
I'm not a bearded guy.
He uses a lot of the AI stuff.
Tell Cheyenne back in the day, if you just known me a few years ago, Cheyenne, I had the Hulk Hogan look going on. All I had was this to here.
Yeah, from here up.
And that was it. I didn't have this in the middle. I had it going on there.
From here up.
I liked it. A lot of people didn't.
down here was a
Not to say a lot of people
disaster.
did. Some of the family, like, oh, really? It was cool. I just was experimenting and tried that, and that's what I had. But I thought it looked good. Excuse me, manly man.
Man,
Oh, you read the brochure? That'll be on my mind all day.
well,
Anyway, well, we're winding her down here. We got a few minutes left still, about 5 minutes to go. But that pretty much covers where we want to be. Well, I think the men's comes on after this one, you know. Either they have to play today. Today's Sunday. It won't be tomorrow.
yeah, because didn't we?
But it's usually 9 o'clock. The men's singles are on this. They did it a little different this year.
Yeah,
This
because
isn't.
I remember last year when we were at my house at the
Yeah,
Nick game, they had the guys rolling.
Yeah, and it's usually Sunday morning. Usually the girls single championships on a Saturday morning, and the guys is on the Sunday morning. But I don't know why. Right now we're looking at doubles. I don't understand the order of selection they did, but that's not my call, folks. Anyway, I don't think we have anything else local. Our our work company that we work for, that we originally worked for, lost the contract this year for the Plainsville School District, ABN. So we are no longer ABN employees. We are now work for Campus Services. We still have jobs.
Also known as health.
Oh,
The
yes.
health thing.
Also known as something called health services or something, which I've seen before. Not that they're kind of venturing into the schools a little bit. They're not real into this doing what we're doing as much as they have done other things.
Yeah, they're more the
Hospitals and different clinics, urgent cares, things like that, cleaning. But they're now school.
It's a little.
Custodian. It's
different. It's a little rough. It's going to be learning
this
for
one.
everybody.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be a little. We thought because you know what, they greeted us right away with, "Oh well, we're going to give you guys a 2.5% raise right off the bat." Everybody got all, "Yay, we got something." I mean, that's not a lot, but it's better than nothing.
Better than what we.
Right.
Better
But the thing of it is, see, everybody always asks me, well, is that for 3 years? Like, Ron, when they get a contract at the bridge, it's like a 3-year contract. So that would have been, we'll say, 2.5 every year, or the first two, and then the second one could have been 2 or 3. Sometimes contracts, they'll say, we're getting 11%, that's over 3 years.
Right.
Or we're getting 10%, that's over 3 years. We don't have that. They go year to year here, people. It's not, right?
Yeah, we might not even get a raise next year.
Right. They go next year. If they keep the contract, they do. If they get when it gets voted out, it gets voted for at the school board meetings. They could be, we're done with campus services. We want somebody new. Let's vote them out.
Yeah.
That's how ABM got axed, because they just weren't cutting it. They had a lot of issues. And, well, some of the people that are being custodians should be, we won't say, should be just say bye to, but they need to get some things straightened around this company.
It's a little shaky.
Yeah, it's a little. It's a little
learning experience.
Doesn't affect me as much. I know, because I'm at the district office, so I got it a little easier than most of the others at the schools. But you got to pick and choose where you end up, peeps.
Yep.
I'm on my downslide. It's where all the old timers and all the fossils go, is to the district office before they go home and go out. That's where I'm at. So my job will be available hopefully in a few years.
And I want bids on it.
There you go. Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. That Ronnie ended up, when he said to me this year ago, you said something about you don't want to do grass anymore. You want to take, well, what's your name's job in dish? I didn't even hesitate. I said, yep, I got it. Put me down. He said, all right, you got it. So what was her name? It was there. Oh, lady. Can't think of her name.
Oh God.
Helen knows, or she moved on to Votech. I heard she went to Votech, so then when she vacated the district, I took it. Barbara, yeah, I took over for Barbara. But I was done. Don't get me wrong, I didn't mind cutting grass, but just how things are going, and the nitpicking stuff outside, and I don't have to be in the heat now as much, baking, not as much. Period. I don't have to be out. I really don't like that stuff. So.
Right.
So is that how you all met at work?
Yes. Yeah.
Was it for us back? Yeah. And I've been with been doing this for 13 years. Where we're
I've
at
been there
now.
about, what, 10 off and on?
Yeah. Yeah, so we met a couple of times because Wayno left, came, left, came, left, came,
And
and then now he's here. But
we'll see what happens. And then
we met that way at work.
after
Yes.
the end of the next school year.
And then I know all Wayno's family and his kids because kids are involved in sports. Plus, John, his oldest, worked with us before at the school district, so I've known all his boys.
Yeah.
And his daughter, but she worked too.
Know all your family too.
And then and he knows my people. So yeah, we're pretty close knit that way. He knows all my guests. But we didn't know each other prior to that when we were younger. No. That's not none of my coworkers. Is that? I don't know if
Never.
like what? How can they not like you?
How can they not like you?
Why you tell them to get on board with you?
I think the reason is because she's a freaking Braves fan. You know what I'm saying?
Well, wouldn't you think her coworkers would be that? She said they don't like her.
What
do they like? Are your coworkers Braves fans?
I'm just messing too, by
Time for you to select a new career. Come on up here and work with us. We'll have
and
you.
become
Up here, become an Eagles fan, a Phillies fan. You get to go to the shore. We'll take you down to the shore and show you Cape May, Wildwood. Take a vacation. Come up, see us.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance, we'll take one down to Atlanta.
Like talking to her with
I've only been to Atlanta once. I think I said this before. About one time, and that was only passing through. I wasn't really get to know the city or anything like that. But
I got bandwagon applications too. I can email you one.
Bandwagon. Nope. Get on board. We need fantasy football people, so sign her up.
Yeah, send me your email to the Dob And Wayno Show.
And you can be a fantasy football participant.
Outlook.com. Gmail.com. Sorry.
Well, we're pretty much going to wrap it up today. Thank you all for joining in, those that did watch. Thank you, Cheyenne, for logging on, talking with us. I hope you have a great week.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks. It won't be on next week.
Won't be on next week. Wayno will be at scout camp, help run that show out there. That's a lot going on. My wife. Remember my wife used to do that back when the kids were little. My son was little and he was at camp and scouts. There's a lot to work, a lot of volunteer work that takes place to make this run, the scouting thing.
Yeah, and where we're going, it's the first year they've done it.
Okay.
So there's going to be a lot.
So it's different. It's different.
On their part.
Right. So it's a little different, but you guys will have your work cut out for you.
Yep.
So, but anyway, next week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, everybody. Next year, Cheyenne, I don't know if you heard us say, we are going to propose to do different specialty shows on certain things like the NFL draft night, NHL draft night, the home run derby, which actually is tomorrow night, but we're not. We can't do a show this year just because of schedule conflicts right now. But we want to do that in the future. The Kentucky Derby, things like that. For those that like the horse racing, we'll do a show on those nights, not just a normal Sunday show or anything like that. Could be during the football season. I'll mention it again that we will go during the week with shows instead of Sundays. We'll see. Well, you got to be on day work first.
Yeah, we got.
So barring Wayno getting to days, which he is trying to get to, if he does, pretty sure we're going to go midweek or early week for nighttime. If we do, it would be like 7 o'clock-ish. The show would be around 7.
Yeah, 7. I like that.
Yeah, we don't want to go, somebody, if you go late, we don't go too early, don't want to go too late, because if it's 8, we're getting done at 9. Well, we got to work the next day. But if we do it 7 to 8, we did that before too. We tried to 7 to 8 one time. We've had different days of the week, and any of them is good. But after, it's more or less to us after people are from day work dinner and they're not at the, well, I didn't get to see, I was cleaning or doing wash or doing, So by 7 o'clock, hopefully everybody's pretty well settled in. That's kind of where I'm looking at it. But we'll let everybody know. That's nothing, ain't nothing guaranteed. We're still Sundays. but we probably will change it up. And it's kind of neat during football season because we can talk about things even. I don't know. Just there might be a Monday night game. There'll be a Thursday night game sometimes. It's neat. It's cool. I like.
And with football, he's got certain ways, certain things he's got to do before the game comes on. I got certain things more me than him.
Right. But either
I'm more superstitious.
Yeah. There'll be
mad at
that would be different if we do it on a game night. But even if we do it during the week, there's no game. He's okay. But yeah, if the Eagles are on, a lot of times we can't. We'll text each other, but I can't call. He gets crazy. He's standing up, waving the flags. He's probably got one hand in each hand. Go Eagles, go! Or he's kicking the TV set. Or I'm not sure I'll have him over here because he can't break my new TV.
Went through 6 TVs last year.
I just got
of the season.
I just got a new TV, Cheyenne, so I don't want Wayno busting it up. But if you need a TV, TCL, the TCL QLED, 144 refresh rate. The box has the NFL football logo on it or whatever. The box is still in the room. I didn't throw it away yet. I was just hang on to it in case we have issues here. Let's let this thing ride for a little bit before you throw it away. So, but
makes sense.
I'll throw it away soon, but not. We're just making sure everything's because you have a 90-day return rate with our 90-day return policy with this. That means I could, before 3 months is up, I could package this thing up and say it's not what I want, and Costco will take it back, and I can get something else. That ain't bad. Usually you don't get that. Bring it back in 3 months. We'll give you a new one.
So give a shout out to All Day DJs.
Shout out to All Day DJs.
If you like karaoke, Scooters on Thursday nights from 9 to 1. Blessed Bakery Kitchen.
Blessed Bakery Kitchen. We'll get hooked up with her again. She's in Pennsville. Annette Brawl is her name, but those are for anybody local here.
And Good Deals over in Delaware. That's my cousin's shop, thrift shop.
Oh, Good Deals. Okay.
Over in
that always reminds me of an auto thing. I want to say Good Deals.
Yeah.
What was it on wheels? Deals on Wheels.
Deals on Wheels. Yeah.
I was going to say Meals, which is an organization. Meals on Wheels. Deals on Wheels. That's an old time. That was back in the 80s, 80s and 90s. 90s probably.
Deals mine. But
yeah, they were rip-offs on wheels. But anyway. All right, folks.
All right.
Wrapping it up. Thanks for joining us. See you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Peace.